What's up, everybody? Peter here. Super excited to be answering some of y'all's questions that you sent to us, and even more excited that we are in this place where Power Ohio is back and we're making new music, and there's reason for me to be answering questions. So let's get into them. First question: what's the music making process like now that you're all apart? Well, very different, but probably in the best way, because how we used to do is we would just jam something out. If we liked it, we would keep rolling with it and kind of just vibe with it. But now we get to sit back, all record our parts individually, and then we come back into meetings every couple of weeks and go over what we did, what we like, what we don't like, what we should change. And it really gives us a chance to actually listen back to what we did as opposed to just vibing with it and hoping that it sticks. Next question: why did you decide to reignite the fire after so long? Well, first off, I would say the fire was never gone. It was just kind of in embers waiting to be completely brought back to life. So here we are. We've always talked about being back together. I think even when we played our final show, we all knew in our heart of hearts that that wasn't the end. We would be back at some point in some capacity. And we'd always talk about it individually throughout the years. We've remained friends. But we finally all got together in one place or one video call and decided, yeah, we really want to do this. Next question: can Peter grow a mustache better than anyone named John? Well, you be the judge. I think this is pretty good. It's way better than the mustache I had in the past. And the last time I had one was when we recorded Did I Mention I'm a Hypocrite? And that worked out pretty well, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Next up: do you personally prefer clean or unclean vocals? Well, I'll answer this two different ways. First way, how I like doing it myself. Don't have a complete preference, but I would say live I do like screaming more. It's way more fun and energetic and gets the crowd going. But in terms of saving my voice, singing is the way to go. The other way I'll answer this is just how I like listening to it. Do I like clean or unclean vocals? And again, no complete preference. I just really like individual voices, so that can determine a lot for me. So like in this moment, I currently really like Joey from In Her Own Words. I love his vocals, and also I'm a big Halsey fan. If she were to ever make a pop punk album, it would probably be my favorite album of all time. In terms of unclean screaming vocals, I'm really digging Connie from See You Space Cowboy right now. She's got those really nasty high vocals that just have a special place in my heart. Alright, this is just a joke question here. Is Godzilla even real? Yes, absolutely. He's everywhere. He's all around us. He is the almighty ultimate being. Next up here: what's your favorite song you ever recorded? There's definitely a few that stick out, but I'd probably have to say Priorities Lose Company at the top. We just felt really good about that song going into the studio, felt really good recording it, felt really good after, always felt great to play, and still is a banger to this day. On the flip side, what is my least favorite song that we ever recorded? And sadly, I'd probably have to say Through the Window from our first EP. At the time it was pretty good, but I don't think it's aged as well as I'd hoped it would. I don't think it's a bad song, but probably the one I would not put on repeat the most. What we got here? Is it true that Jake's guitar was never plugged in during live shows? It was plugged in, but it would definitely come out a lot. Because if you ever came to one of our shows, Jake probably has the best live show antics. He puts on his own little show that is completely entertaining. So while still maintaining playing the guitar pretty well. But throughout that, yes, it would come unplugged. Last question, and most important: how much will the new material melt my face? Well, the simple answer to that is like Godzilla's thermonuclear death breath. It's just gonna blow you away. I am super excited for it. It's probably one of my favorite songs we've ever written, and I just know you're all really gonna dig it. Thank you all so much for those questions. Had a great time answering them. And again, I really look forward to this release. Thank you for sticking with us after all these years. We're super excited to be back. see you soon.